What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, I appreciate you guys clicking on this video. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I'm really trying to grow this channel. I got lots of great bass fishing content, how-tos, tips and tricks, and tournament coverage on my channel. So I appreciate you guys checking out this video. But today we're going to jump into the topic of, it's kind of a controversial topic. Does scent matter? I'll give you all my thoughts on that. That's all coming up. Alright guys, so this is always a controversial topic because there is no way to prove it. There's no way that I can prove and give you factual evidence that says, yes, putting this lip glue on my bait helped me get more bites. But what I can give you is my opinion on it, my thoughts behind the whole realm of the idea of putting scent on your baits. And then I'm going to show you a couple different ways that I use scent to help me be more successful on the water. First up, scent. Does it help you get more bites? Does it help you catch more fish? So the first part of that question, does it help you get more bites? I think the answer to that question is no. I don't think a fish is going to come up and smell your bait and eat it when he wouldn't have ate it prior. But the big but to this question, to this answer, is I do think when a fish picks up your bait, he's going to hold on to it longer, and that's going to give you more time to detect that bite, and in turn set the hook, land that fish, get a better hook set in him, all those sorts of things. So I think there is bunches of times when you're out on the water and you throw out there and a fish bites your bait, but you don't even feel it or acknowledge it. That happens all the time when you're fishing. So when you have scent on there, he's going to hold on to it longer, and that's going to give you a time or more time to pick up and feel that fish, and then you're going to catch him. So yes, it helps you catch more fish, but no, I'm not sure that it gets you more bites or gets a bite from a fish that wouldn't have bit prior to using the scent. Now, like I mentioned earlier, I really like to use this lip glue right here. I absolutely love this stuff. It comes in a bunch of different flavors and two different options. You know, you got an oil based right here. It's a lot more liquefied, and I'll show you what I do with that. And then second, you have this right here. This is a gel. This is the crawfish flavor and the garlic flavor. Those are the two flavors that I really like to use depending on what bait I'm using and depending on what I'm trying to imitate with that bait. Now, there's a couple different ways to use lip glue. Of course, you can just take, like we got a jig right here, just a green pumpkin jig. To me, that looks like a crawfish. So I'm going to take some of this lip glue crawfish gel, and I'm going to put it all up inside, underneath the skirt, all around the hook shank. So whenever that fish picks that jig up, he's going to taste that lip glue. It's going to taste like crawfish to him, and he is going to hold on to that longer and eat it better, and then you're going to get a good hook set in that fish right there. So using the gel on a jig, any type of bait, chatterbait, spinnerbait, you could even put that onto your plastics, but for me, I really like to use the oil based when I'm using plastics. Let's see what I got in here. Okay, we got these right here. Everybody knows what these are right here. So what I do with these is I take the garlic oil. I really like the garlic oil in my plastics. All right, take him off, and I'm just going to squeeze some in there. Okay, really get those baits coated. And then I like to let this marinate for at least a day. So if I'm planning on using a bunch of baits, I'm doing this at the night before the tournament, a couple days before the tournament, and let this really marinate. Now these ones I've already soaked, so we're just added a little bit more for demonstration, but I'm gonna leave these out in the sun, let that sun warm them up, let that oil really soak in there. And then that garlic flavor is impregnated into that bait, and you cannot get it out no matter what you do. You could throw that bait for an hour, you know, drag it around, do whatever you want to do, pull it in, and it's still going to smell like garlic. This stuff right here is extremely strong and really good, really smells good. I like garlic, so I really like doing that right there. So I do that with all of my bagged plastics. I add LipGlu, whether it's the night before the tournament, as soon as I get the package. It doesn't hurt, you know, the longer it sits in there, the better. So it doesn't hurt. As soon as you order your plastics or you get your plastics home from the store, just take your LipGlu, squirt it in the pack, zip it back up, let it marinate until you're ready to go fishing, and that is going to help you catch some more bass right there. All right, lastly, now this one's a little more specific, I guess you could say, but whenever I'm fishing a tube, okay, you know, when you're using a tube on an exposed jig head, it's really hard to get that jig head up inside there sometimes. But what I do here is just take some LipGlu, okay, and put it right at the base of the tube where the tails start. All right, just a little dab. And then you take your jig head, and that LipGlu acts as a lubricant, okay? It slides right in there. No having to fight that. Pop your eye out, and now that LipGlu is inside of there, and it's going to slowly disperse out the tails of the tube, out the eye where you just poked your eye out, and it's really going to last longer inside your tube, and it's really going to taste good when a bass picks up your tube. All right, so that's it, guys. That's how I really like to use scent. I know this was just a quick short little video, but I highly encourage you guys to check out some LipGlu. They have a bunch of different flavors. If you like a certain flavor, I'm sure they got it. So head over to signal11lures.com. Check out the huge selection of LipGlu. Do me a favor, pick up a bottle. It's a couple dollars. You know, it won't hurt to try, but I promise you, you will be excited and you will be impressed with the results. So I appreciate you guys watching this video. Like I said earlier, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I appreciate you guys. Leave me any likes, comments down below, and we'll see you guys next time.